Hey there, it's your girl Saheli, and in today's video I'm going to tell you exactly how you can make 10,000 rupees or over $150 in a day. These are actually real strategies and real ways, 4 of which I personally have used to make this money, and another was a service I personally paid for. And I hope that will give you an idea of what the industries are like, what kind of work you can do in order to make a good amount of income in just a day. Note that majority of these skills of course require a certain level of expertise to make 10,000 in a day, but compared to other services where you have to work usually for at least 1 or 2 weeks or on a monthly retainer basis, these are pretty good jobs. But compared to other options where you have to work on a monthly basis or a retainer basis in one day, these are actually pretty good options. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1, content strategy. Now, what exactly is content strategy? In content strategy, you create someone's or some businesses or some individuals' entire content plan, usually for a month, and present it to them. Okay, so what the person does is they hire you to create that strategy, and that's it. Once you've delivered the strategy, your job is done. This is one of the services I personally offer in my done for you services, and I know that majority of people who offer content strategy charge at least 5,000 for their efforts, even if they are working with Indian clients, and much more than that, of course, if you're working with international clients. So in content strategy, you get to know what exactly your client does. For example, let's say they are a coach. So the first thing that you'll have to think about is, if they are a coach, let's say they are a relationship coach, what is the kind of content they can post on their social media? What are the social media platforms where their ideal audience will be at? For example, if they are a relationship coach for people who are newly married or very young, they'll probably find their audience on Instagram very easily. Alright, LinkedIn may not be the platform for a relationship coach. At the same time, for a career coach, LinkedIn will be a go-to platform. Okay, so first you will decide what are the platforms they'll post on, social media and other digital media platforms combined. Then you'll make a step-by-step plan, a proper calendar on what kind of post should be made on what kind of day based on your strategy. Alright, so when I make my strategy, I like to make 3 types of pillars of content. Number 1, which is attracting. So this kind of content usually goes viral for me or my clients and brings more followers. Number 2, nurturing, in which I share personal things about me, give more information about the industry. This kind of content doesn't go viral, but it does nurture the audience that comes with the attracting kind of posts. And then after nurturing posts, there is the money magnet kind of post, which is basically offers, right? We pitch our offers in those posts. We talk about what we do and how we can serve them. And basically that's what brings in the cash flow. So all my strategies for myself, my clients, is a mix of these 3 types of posts. If you can make a content strategy for someone, on an average, it should take you 8 to 12 hours. And for content strategy, you can easily charge 10,000 if you're good at creating content strategies that actually work. Because just for 10,000, they'll get a content strategy done for them that's gonna make them a lot more money. So yeah, content strategy will be my first recommendation. And I hope that I've been able to give you a clear indication of what content strategy actually is. What do you do as a content strategist? Usually content strategy is offered by marketers and content marketers and other types of content creators as well. But it's the best to offer content strategy services if you're in content marketing. The next type of work you can do for 10,000 in a day is coaching or consulting. Now, consulting is usually done on an hourly basis, and if you're charging about 3 to 5,000 in an hour, you may have to do 2 or 3 hours of work to make this kind of money. But in coaching, it's usually done in packages, and the packages are like 12-month packages, and each call is actually priced much higher, because unlike consulting where you solve specific problems over just one call, in coaching you take the person who has opted in for your coaching sessions through a journey over 4 weeks or 12 weeks or 24 weeks, depends entirely on what your coaching package is. You can't be a coach until you are really experienced, though, honestly. Now, in consulting, you can offer different types of consulting. Maybe you're really good at marketing, you can consult people on that. Maybe you've got a certain type of job that you can help other people get. Maybe you have, like, I know these people who help with like how to move abroad and all. Okay, I don't know what exactly these people are called, but there are consultants who do that as well. There are financial consultants. In some types of consultancies, you do need to have a degree or at least a diploma, because certifications are necessary. But in the industry that I work in, no. The only thing that matters, because I'm in marketing, is that whether I have been able to generate myself and my clients revenue through my marketing strategies, which thankfully I have. So that works well for me. So if you're really good at something, if you have gotten certain results with something, you can start consulting people on the same. And yes, consulting charges are between 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. Even in India, I used to have this idea that since I am based in India, people won't pay me for my mentorship services. But at this point, my mentorship and consulting costs 7.5k even in India, which is absolutely at par with my international level, and I still keep getting clients. So I just want to say that you need to be valuable, and price usually becomes like a trivial matter. If people want something, they'll get it no matter what the price point. Now, the next option that you can have if you want to make 10,000 in a day is become a branding expert. Now, what does a branding expert do? They help brands and individuals do their branding. Branding is basically how does a person look online? What is their presence like? I'll add my branding sheet here. My brand designer, Manishi, did a great job with this. But usually brand designers will ask you a lot of things about you and your brand, and present you with a sheet. You can customize your order as well, because for me, I also ordered some templates, so that took me more time. However, you usually deliver the fonts that the brand is going to go the best with, the colors that they should use to match with the person's vibe, and also like these submarks and these logos. And overall, you can easily charge at least 10,000 for a package like this. You do need to do a lot of time in research and experimentation to find out the right combinations, because that's exactly what you get paid for. But once you gain experience, you actually become pretty good at this. Also, you can take a lot of inspiration from Canva's color combinations and font combinations. Canva also has a design lesson kind of a thing, absolutely free for everyone. I'll link it down in the description below. This is one thing that I ask all my students to do, and I will not keep that knowledge guarded. I highly recommend you also check out Canva's free resources on learning design and branding. And if you're capable of helping someone out with their branding, they'll happily pay you at least 10,000 for the basics that you do. And yes, I think the worst part or the hardest part is the logo design part, but definitely you can learn how to do logo designing either using something like Adobe's software or Procreate. If someone is like more into logo designing, I'd love to know what would be a better alternative to recommend. This is the industry that I'm not in. I've just worked with people and I'm sharing the knowledge based on what I have known from them. The next thing that you can do in order to earn 10,000 in a day would be email marketing. Now, for email marketing, usually you can easily charge at least 1,000 rupees per email you write. Okay, and these are like 300, 400 word emails. If your emails are longer, you can charge more than that. Usually when I do email marketing for an email sequence of 5 emails, I charge at least 15,000 rupees, or if it's in dollars, at least $250. Now it depends from country to country and person to person and expertise to expertise and also project to project, but these are like very standard rates that I charge and people are happy to pay it usually when I am doing email marketing and I have to write 5 emails, I write them in one day because I'm in flow, and yes, that makes the job easier for me. And since I'm charging 15,000 minimum for that, I made 15,000 in a day technically. Now usually I do not prefer working on only email marketing campaigns for my clients, but you can be a different person. I just feel that when I'm managing all this avenues of marketing, I can create better results, but then sometimes clients just want very specific things, and yes, email marketing is definitely one way to make a good amount of money in one day, provided your copywriting skill is in place. If you want to work on your copywriting skill, that is the skill of making people actually buy from you or your clients using the words. So if you want to make money with copywriting, and that is basically the skill that you'll be using to get your clients money by writing good emails, by using the right words inside your emails, then make sure that you check out my copywriting masterclass. I'll link it in the description below. A lot of my students have made money just by attending the masterclass itself, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna help you if you want a career in writing and copy. The last recommendation that I have for you is create a digital product. Now, what is a digital product? It can be anything starting from templates, checklists, guides, to absolute proper courses. If you've made a template pack, maybe it's a Canva design template pack, or it's a lot of done for you templates for email writing or social media post caption prompts, okay? Maybe you've created all these templates and guides and prompts, etc., and you've priced it at 500 to 1000 rupees, which is a general rate of most templates. I'm taking 1000 as an example. You'll need to sell about 10 of these in a day so that you can make 10,000 in a day. All right. Now for this, either you'll need a lot of followers or you'll have to run ads, whichever is more convenient. A lot of my friends actually use digital products. Even I have my own digital product, but mine is not a template. Mine is a course. My course itself is priced at around 8K as of now. And when I make a sale, I have to pay about 30% in taxes and transactional fees, but the remaining remains as my profit. So if I'm making 2 course sales in a day, that means that I made 10,000. Now I don't actively promote my courses unless it's launched, so I don't really reap the benefits of this, but there's a lot of people I know who actively promote their courses on a day-to-day basis, and they make huge profits because once the templates and courses and digital products are created, you don't have to give out your energy anymore, right? Unlike any other option that I talked about, you have to work on one-on-one, but in all the other options, once the sale is done, the product is already created, so people can just grab it. All right, so I would recommend starting off with templates because course creation also requires a lot of money investment and also huge time investment compared to templates and all. So yes, templates is definitely one way that you can start. I'll link some of my friends who have created template packs in the description below so that you have an idea of exactly what templates are. And yes, those will be the 5 ideas I wanted to share with you so that you can make 10,000 rupees or more in a day. I hope that this helped you, and if it has, let me know in a comment section below which of these 5 ideas are you the most excited to try out. I'll try to make a specific video on that just for you. And yes, gentle reminder that towards the end of this month, I'm also going to be hosting Sales Masterclass. In case you have certain services or you want to learn how to sell your services better to people, make sure you join me for a Sales Masterclass. Once the link is live, I'll put it in the description below, and I'll hope that I'll see you there. During the first couple of days, the masterclass will be priced at only $499, so that's going to be wildly affordable for anyone who wants to improve their sales skills. Because hey, no matter what you do in life, getting clients, working with clients, helping your clients get results will to some extent involve sales skills, and that's exactly what I'm going to help you with. I hope to see you in Sales Masterclass, and yes, in my next video as well. Till then, bye bye.